This week, Storm Team 10's Joseph Dames and our biology expert are trying something a little new. They've been tackling a lot of science material, topics from all over the valley.
Now, with school starting up, they're teaming up for a science learning segment, and they're answering questions that came from you.
Joseph Dames here alongside of me, Peter Coppinger. He is our biology expert from Rose-Hulman. And you might have seen some of our summer science segments so far, from the caterpillars, the ticks that were just gross. And we also had those germs, that bacteria that was growing on my body that we recently just did. Well, now we're reaching out to the public who have had some science questions of their own, and we're going to investigate some of those. Right, Peter?
Yes, I received a really great question from Ben DeVasher from Terre Haute, and he wants to know, how is it possible to have fruit with no seeds? If a fruit doesn't have seeds, how can you grow it?
All right, so what we're going to do here today is take a look at some of this fruit. We're going to classify it, and we're going to find out, hey, why do some of these not have seeds? Peter will have that answer. Let's check it out. Imagine walking into the grocery store and seeing this.
The tomato next to the blueberries, the peaches, and the raspberries, and put them together. The sunflower seeds and the strawberries, and put those together.
Excuse me, last time I checked, sunflower seeds don't resemble a berry. Well, biology expert Peter Coppinger says neither do those sweet strawberries.
So we have raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries, but only one of these is an actual berry in the botanical sense, and that's the blueberry.
Biting into science is always sweet, so what exactly is a fruit? Get this.
But when you eat a fruit, what you're eating is this portion of the plant that is swollen.
Now I know my weather, but I feel like I must have missed something in school about fruit. But now it gets even more interesting. What about Ben's question? How do we get seedless fruit?
We have 2 copies of every chromosome, one from our mother, one from our father. And that's the same way with plants as well. So here's how you produce seedless watermelons. You take one variety of watermelons that has a certain number of chromosomes, and you take another variety of watermelons with a different number of chromosomes. And when they mix, the cell can't make pollen, it can't make eggs, so it doesn't produce seeds. So seedless watermelons are a lot like mules. So a mule is produced when you cross a horse with a donkey. But a mule is sterile, a mule can't reproduce. A seedless watermelon is very much like that.
What a fascinating biology process. To sum it up,
So Ben, the easy answer is that in order to get a seedless watermelon, you take 2 different varieties of watermelon, cross them together, and the resulting watermelon can't produce seeds.
Well, we're definitely always learning something. Now, get this, peas are considered fruit, which means kids, if you get in trouble for not eating your vegetables and they happen to be peas, you're in the clear.